Today we're going to be making ground beef and ground pork stuffed mushrooms today, and you're going to want to get a ground beef and pork blend, which is at any Kroger store for $8. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get some fresh garlic, 3 to 4 cloves of garlic, or you can use minced. I'm using this minced spice world garlic. You're going to want to get some salt for taste, paprika, or you can use the smoked paprika. I'm using just plain. We can use pure black ground pepper. We're going to use some plain breadcrumbs or panko, whichever works. You want olive oil here. You also want eggs. And you want your mushrooms with the tops cut off of them. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to preheat our oven to 375 degrees. While that's preheating, we're going to take and we're going to lightly oil a baking dish. We're just going to put enough on there. And we're just spreading it around. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. Now what we're going to do is this. We want 32 ounces of this meat here. We're going to get a bowl. And I just like to rinse my bowls out to keep them clean. Because you never know what's in them, so I like a clean bowl here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this recipe here. And we're going to take and we're going to mix the ground beef, garlic, breadcrumbs, eggs, all the stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our mixture right here. You can see our mixture. Okay. Then what we're going to do is it says to do is add garlic. So we're going to add 2 teaspoons of garlic. Two teaspoons of minced garlic here. 2 teaspoons. Then what it's going to do is we're going to add some breadcrumbs, which is a half of a cup of breadcrumbs. Half a cup of breadcrumbs here. Then we're gonna add our eggs. 1 egg. Then what we're gonna do is it says to add paprika, salt, and pepper. So a half a teaspoon of this. Half a teaspoon of paprika and half a teaspoon of pepper. And then it says salt to taste. Salt to taste. And then what it says to do is, now we're going to start mixing it. And I don't like to use gloves. I'm all about getting into my meat because you want to make it extra meaty. And I'm not using a mixer or nothing. You can use a mixer. I don't want to. I feel it's better to do it hand. And all you're doing is you're taking and you're lifting underneath it and you're going under and folding. You're just folding like this. You just want to keep folding until all the meat is incorporated with all your ingredients. And when you see breadcrumbs at the bottom, you just keep on mixing till you don't see any mixture. Okay. Now I'm going to mix it with this hand to just make sure it's all incorporated. You do not want to overmix it. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is wash my hands. Okay, now what we're gonna do is this. I'll tell you. Let's get to the next steps here. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is take this here, take our meat, and then our mushrooms here. Take a teaspoon here. We have one mushroom here. Some people use ground sausage for the meat, for the mushrooms, to stuff them. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just do ground pork and ground beef. Okay, we got one. And if you have to use your hands, I will do that too. Doesn't really matter. You can use a spoon or your hands, either way. And our oven is already heated up now. I'm gonna freeze the rest of this filling here, and use it another night. Okay, now what we're gonna do is this. See what else we're gonna do now? Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna place these in the oven for 40 minutes to cook. So for 30 to 40 minutes until the mushrooms are tender and the filling reaches 160. We're gonna put these in the oven for 40 minutes. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Set a timer for 40 minutes.
40 minutes starting now.
And we'll be right back. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our stuffed mushrooms out of the oven. Let's get them out. Put them on this hot pad here. These are what stuffed mushrooms look like here. These are what they look like. Comment down below what your favorite stuffed mushrooms is, and maybe I'll make them and try them. Or if you want me to use chicken, beef, pork, sausage, whatever, and maybe I'll make them next time. Or if you have a different version you want me to make, like cheesy stuffed mushrooms, I'll make that too. And don't forget to turn on post notifications so you know when to get notified. And see you in the next video.